Welcome back to another video. Today we are back into the Evolution Cup, and let's see what team we're going to be running today. We're going to be trying out the Piloswine paired with the Shadow Golbat, and we're going to top it out with a Togetic. So we're going to switch out into the Togetic here, but we are using a Steel Wing Fast move with Togetic with the Ancient Power and Aerial Ace. So a little bit of a difference here. We're going to tank. Okay, they go for the X-Scissor. That's interesting. Maybe they don't have Discharge? They do not have Discharge. They are running the X-Scissor and Crunch version. So we're going to safely be able to get to this Ancient Power here. We do get a shield from our opponent. They are able to farm us down, but that's job well done by the Togetic. And now we're going to have to tank a move. Ends up being the Crunch, like I expected. Shadow Piloswine here, able to farm down. And let's see what they have in the bag. They have the, Crocalor with the Vigoroth in the back. So here we're going to go for this Poison Fang. One Poison Fang is neutral damage, but it does the debuff. We're going to have to shield here, obviously. And we're going to have to throw on ideal timing here. Okay. This Poison Fang will be able to KO or get this last shield. They do invest the shield. Okay. And now we have to decide whether we want to shield here. We do decide to double shield, and we're going to go for the farm down. Good farm down right here because we have a ton of energy to throw back at this Vigoroth. We throw the Poison Fang immediately so we can debuff it. We're going to switch out combo play, throw one fast move, and get to this Avalanche. Avalanche does take it out because it is debuffed. So that is GG's to our opponent right there. On to the next game. The combination of the Poison Fang with the Avalanche was enough to take out that Vigoroth. All right, so we got the Primate versus this Piloswine. We definitely have to switch out. Our opponent switches out into the Graveler. So Graveler here, not the best for our Togetic here, but we are able to throw a Ancient Power. We do get the boost, so that is very helpful. So we're going to invest a shield here. They go for the Stone Edge, so that's a good shield right there. And we're just going to double shield here because we think that this is going to be pretty valuable. We're going to at least get a shield back because of the okay, actually this is a double electric team. We do get a shield back with that Ancient Power right there. We're going to go for another Ancient Power. This is going to do super effective. Okay, so they actually end up double shielding as the Togetic was boosted. So we have no choice going to our Piloswine here. We have to tank it X-Scissor. Do we survive 2 X-Scissors? We're going to have to survive 2 X-Scissors and potentially try to get to a Avalanche. Okay, they actually snipe our energy right there. So nice play by my opponent. We're going to go into our Shadow Golbat. They go for the Ice Punch right here. And then we're trying to farm down, but we're not going to be able to farm down. So we're going to have to throw this Poison Fang right here. And let's see, do we survive 2? Okay, we do survive 2 Volt Switches. Will this be enough for the KO? Shadow Golbat? No, barely didn't take it out. So nice play by my opponent, sniping our Piloswine energy. Otherwise, we would have won that game because the Piloswine was very close to a move. All right, Charger Bug in the front here. Pretty much exactly where we want to see it. We're going to stay in. We're going to play this out. We're going to go for this Avalanche right here. This Avalanche will get a shield. And we have a good situation here. We can shield the next one if they allow us to. So we're going to shield here and play this out. Our opponent does finally switch out. We do have the Shadow Golbat for this Vigoroth. We know that we can survive this first move. Ends up being the Rock Slide. We're going to throw this Poison Fang ASAP. Get it debuffed. And then we know that this next Poison Fang here will be able to KO or get the last shield. So let's see what our opponent ends up doing. They decide to let it go. And then they're going to get an extra farm with the Charger Bug, I believe. Okay. So we're going to come back in combo. And we're going to get this Avalanche. This Avalanche is going to get a shield, or they're going to let it go. They decide to shield it. Now we have a decision. Do they have 2 moves at this point? We have to shield here, and they do not. So we are able to get to this Avalanche right here to take out this Charger Bug. And let's see if the Togetic is going to have a favorable matchup. Not exactly. Let's see if we're going to be able to get a boost here. 1 boost would be helpful, but I don't even think with the boost this is going to KO. No KO. However, we are doing enough damage to where it's low red. We have a chance to farm down with the Piloswine. Let's see. 1, 2. There we go. GG's to our opponent. Able to farm down for the win with that Shadow Piloswine. Shadow Piloswine is definitely coming in clutch in some situations, but if you get matched up against like a Vigoroth, that's going to be a tough situation. All right, this is one of those situations where Piloswine is going to have trouble. In fact, our whole team is going to have trouble with this Celio. We're going to go for this Avalanche bait here. We do get the shield, which is great. We do have a Stone Edge potentially, so we're going to build up to another Stone Edge here, and this time we're going to throw the Stone Edge. Let's see if they end up double shielding. Oh, they go for the double shield. Okay, so they also don't want to see this Piloswine. So we did show the correct water pulse, and now there's going to be able to throw these body slams. Do we invest a shield here? We decide not to invest the shield. We're going to go in with our Togetic here, and they actually switch out into Crocalor. Now, we know that we can survive this first one, so we're not going to shield it. We're going to throw this Shadow Ball here. It won't KO, I don't believe, but we're going to be able to snipe with the Togetic, and that's as good as it was going to get. They're going to come back in with the Celio here. They're going to be able to spam a ton of body slams. This Steel Wing Togetic here is in a little bit of a pickle because we only have Ancient Power to throw at this, and it takes us a little bit of time to get to it. Okay, they actually end up switching out finally. We're going to go for this Ancient Power here. It does super effective. And we're trying to get to another one, but unfortunately just not enough energy to throw another Ancient Power. So GG's to our opponent right there. That Celio was huge core breaker for the team, wrecking havoc to our double flyer in the back team. All right, next game. Let's see. We got the Shadow Piloswine versus the Artibax. Okay, this is okay. Both of us are doing neutral damage. Both of us are over farming a little bit. We're going to call the bait. They potentially could have Avalanche. Okay, so a little bit of a miscall right there, but it's okay. We're going to be able to come back in with our Togetic here, shield up, and potentially farm down. All right, so let's see what they have in the bag. They end up having the Charge Bug in the back. At least we have a ton of energy. We do get the boost, so this Togetic here could be able to get some double boost. This Togetic is going crazy right now. We're going to shield here just because we know we're going to get another shield. And the fact that this is double boosted right now is our only chance to win because we definitely don't want this Golbat versus this Charge Bug. All right, we get the last shield. Let's see what our opponent ends up throwing. This charge goes through, doesn't KO. We're going to have to use a Aerial Ace here. This is boosted. Huge Aerial Ace taking about 45% damage. And now we have a decision made. Can we farm down from this range? Because we can survive this Rock Slide easily. We are doing our best. Okay, we find out that we are not able to farm now. We're going to throw this Poison Fang right before they get to a move. And then we're going to go for this Poison Fang here. Does it have enough to take out? Yes, GG's to our opponent right there. So check out this team if you haven't already. And let us know if you enjoyed the video.